of you are here? Batch, these are okay. So in today class, my target is giving you knowledge on full details about main method. Okay. And full details about system.out.println. So if you are interested, you continue class. If you are not interested, you can leave the class. Understand? If you have any busy schedule of today class, you can leave. Yesterday I told you no class, but suddenly I told class, na. That's why some people said, hey, yesterday you said no class. Today you are telling again class. What is this nonsense? Some people send message. That's why. Okay. 7 a.m., 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Okay. All three batches. Junior, seniors combination. Okay. It's a combination of all three batches. And, people are in a full deep sleeping mode. Still they didn't wake up. Sunday means whatever happened, least bother. I should sleep. That's it. It's important. Sleeping is very important. Monday to Saturday, I have worked 3 days very hard. No, 1 week very hard. Sitting in the class and watching faculty screen. Right? Are catching my point? First question. What is main method? All the people have experience on main method, okay? What is main method? Second, why main method? Third, where main method? Okay, where main method? How main method? Okay, na? Right. So these are the 4 questions. First you answer. First one is what? What is main method? My intention of asking question, what is main method? Is it user-defined method or predefined method? Come on. What is main method? Main method is meant for, is it a predefined method or user-defined method? Okay, excellent. So many people told it's a predefined method. Excellent. What the meaning of predefined method? A method that is already created. Okay, a method which is already created, available in JDK software or available in our other API. It's called what? Predefined. Then if you say it is a predefined method, in which class this main method is defined? Come on. Main method is a predefined method, yes. In which class main method is available? Come on. In which class main method is available? Okay. If it is already available, what will you do? Will you define or will you call? Println is already available. Then what are you doing? You are calling. But main method, are you calling? Are you typing? Are you defining? Come on. Main method in your class, you are defining. You are not calling. Then tell me, main method is user-defined method or predefined method? Come on, think. Main method is user-defined method or predefined method? You are defining, na? When you are defining, how can I say it is a predefined method? When you defining, it must be a user-defined method, na? Right? If you are defining, it is a user-defined method. Oh, tell me. If you are defining method, can you do any changes, whatever you like, na? Public you can remove, static you can remove, void place you can write int, Main place any name you can write. String place anything you can write. Square bracket you can remove. Arcs place anything you can write. If you remove anything, will it work? Come on, we have already tested. If main method prototype, what is the main method prototype? Prototype means signature. Public, static, void, main of, string array, arcs, right? This is the main method prototype. This is the heading. This is the heading, okay? This head part is called what? Prototype. It is called prototype. Then, now this prototype, the prototype of this main method, if you do any changes, means either public remove or write some other, static remove or write some other, void you write some other, main place something else you write, string place something else you write, remove square bracket, JVM will throw error. Now we already tested. JVM will throw error. Are you catching my point? Then if JVM throwing error means, how can you say it is a user defined method? Come on, come on. How can I say it is a user defined method? Bolo. Now tell me, is it a user defined method or predefined method? Yeah, Katam Reddy given a wonderful answer. Sir, it is not a predefined method, it is a user defined method. It is a conventional method, sir. Okay, it is a conventional method. Excellent statement. It is a Amiripet statement. Beautiful, powerful statement of Amiripet. Conventional method. Okay. Asala we are crying on predefined, user defined. Okay. Already we are fighting on user defined, predefined. But one more faculty come forward and he given a beautiful statement. Main method is not a predefined. Main method is not a user defined. It is a conventional method. Okay. Let me add one more statement. Already we were crying on this statement. Okay. Already faculties and students are crying on. Okay. User defined method, predefined method, and what? Conventional method. Spelling water Babu, spelling also I don't know. Conventional, SIY na TIY na. Conventional method. Main method is a conventional method. What is the meaning of conventional? Okay, I too don't know spelling. Let me see. Conventional meaning. Based on or in accordance with what is generally done or believed. Okay. Second one is what? Bridge. Intended to convey a particular meaning according to an agreed convention. Are you catching my point? It is a conventional method. It is convincing something to some other person. Is called what? Conventional method. Do you understand? Telugulo సాంప్రదాయం సాంప్రదాయబద్ధంగా వస్తుంది అన్నమాట. పండగ అంటే ఏం చేయాలా? తెలుగు పీపుల్ పండగ అంటే ఏంటి? సాంప్రదాయంగా మనం ఏం చేసుకుంటాం? పరవాణం చేసుకుంటాం, పొంగల్ చేసుకుంటాం, చక్కగా తింటాం, పడుకుంటాం, అంతే కదా. కొబ్బరికాయ కొట్టాలా, కొబ్బరి తినాలా, ఇది కన్వెన్షనల్. ఓకే, అది సాంప్రదాయం, సాంప్రదాయబద్ధంగా వస్తుంది అది. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ జనరేషన్స్. ఓకే, రైట్. సో conventional method is a conventional method. It is a convincing the something. Okay, very good. And now, so there are the three statements are there: user defined method, predefined method, and conventional method. Then my question is, what is this method? Okay, conventional method, if C people are using, it's okay. Okay, I'll catch my point. If C faculties are telling that it is a conventional method, it's okay. But in Java, if you are telling it is a conventional method, okay, it's okay. We can also use, but I don't want to use it. Now, first let us complete the debate between user-defined method and predefined method. Tell me, what is user-defined method? What is predefined method? A method created newly by programmer is called user-defined method. A method created already by other programmer for us to reuse is called predefined method. But main method prototype is user defined or predefined. Main method you only typing, but every part of the main method is predefined by Sun Microsystem. Are you catching my point? So what is the main method? It's a prototype is predefined, but open bracket, closed bracket is what you are writing. You are writing logic. Yes or no? The logic you are writing. So it is user defined. Okay. Then is a user defined or predefined. Okay. Some part is predefined, some part is user defined. So as per my knowledge, as per your knowledge, it's correct. It's a predefined method. It's a defined predefined. It's a syntax is predefined. It is known to JVM. Are you catching my point? It is known to JVM. So you must use the same predefined syntax. But who is writing this logic? You are writing logic for it. Okay, it's a newly you are writing logic. So what I should answer to the interviewer? If you say predefined method, some interviewers will not accept. People will not accept. They say that you don't know simple small points also. That's why what I want to understand, always I will give respect and then take respect. What the meaning of give respect and take respect? First you give the answer what interviewer knows, and then add your own words so that interviewer feels that you know better than him. Okay. Then what the meaning of it? I want to tell to interviewer, main method is a user defined method with a predefined prototype which is known to JVM. Okay. What the statement I want to give? Main method is a user defined method with predefined prototype which is known to JVM. Okay. Main method is a conventional method or a mediator method. Conventional method or mediator method. Conventional method or mediator method between JVM and Java programmer, through which Java programmer can inform to the JVM what are the methods it should execute, in which order it should execute, with which values it should execute, how many times should execute, all the details informing to JVM by programmer via main method. Okay. Next, it is a next point still not completed. Okay, still not completed. It is an initial point of class execution. It's an initial point of class execution. So totally how many statements are there? How many definitions are there with the main method? What is main method? If interviewer ask a question, you must answer all these words. Main method is an user defined method with predefined prototype. It is a conventional method. Okay. It is an initial point of class logic execution. It is an initial point of class logic execution. It is a conventional method or mediator method. Okay. It is a conventional method or mediator method through which Java programmer informs to the JVM the methods, what are the methods, in which order, with what inputs should execute. Okay. Then next, why main method? Main method is used for executing a class or executing an application as a standalone application. If you want to execute an application as a standalone application by using Java command from console, Java command from a console. I'm not using command prompt. Okay, it may be command prompt console, maybe edit plus console, or maybe Eclipse console. Okay, console will be changing and the execution place may be changing, but okay, the word console is same. Is it clear my point? So you have to talk these many points. What is a main method and why main method? Okay, you have to speak both, either what is main method asking or why main method asking. Okay, what to why answers always same. You have to answer both. So try it once again. Main method is an user defined method with a predefined prototype. It is the initial point of class logic execution. JVM executes a class starts with the main method only. It doesn't execute any other methods available in the class by default. Next, Main method is a conventional method or mediator method through which a Java programmer informed to JVM what are the different methods must execute, in which order must execute, with what inputs to execute. Okay, if you want to execute our class as a standalone application, okay, if you want to execute our class as a standalone application by using Java command from a console, we must define main method in our class and should execute our class by using Java command. These are the totally 4-5 points you have to speak. Everybody got clarity? Yeah? So did you get clarity on these 2 points? Okay. Then next, where main method where main method is defined. Main method defined in any class physically, in any predefined class physically? No. Main method is not defined anywhere. Main method is not defined by Sun Microsystem in any class. Main method is just a contract method between programmer and JVM. JVM telling you, Are Buji, if you define main method in your class with this syntax, then I will execute your class. If you don't create this method in your class, I don't execute. So main method is not defined physically in any class. It is just a conventional method, a contract method between Java programmer and JVM. JVM informs to the programmer, I will execute your class only by using this syntax. That's it. Okay, now next, how main method means, what is the main method syntax? Okay, what is the main method syntax? Main method syntax is public static void main of string array args. That's it. Can you hope all 4 questions understand? Yeah, conventional means, just now we see now, convincing, informing, mediator, na? Of a bridge, it is a bridge. English meaning conventional means it is a bridge. It's an adjective based on or in accordance with what is generally done or believed. Another way, it's a bridge intended to convey. We are conveying to the JVM that we want to execute these are the methods. Is it clear? Now, let me try to understand some points about main method. Now, 4th, 5th point. Now, here onwards questions are very easy questions. Tell me now. Why? Okay. Next question. Who defines main method and who calls main method? Who defines main method? Who calls it? Tell me. Who defines main method? Programmer. Who defines main method? Programmer. Next. Who calls it? JVM software from JDK. Okay, na? Next, sixth question. Now, I am requesting you all people, I am requesting all you people, please try to understand, please try to obey my request. If you are asking the doubts, whatever you have in your academics, then your mind cannot concentrate on what I am telling. Okay? Websites are bacha me. Your textbooks are bacha in front of me. What is main method completed? Why main method completed? Where main method defined? Okay, or in which class main method is defined? Main method is not defined in any predefined class. We must create main method in our class newly. It is a conventional method or mediator method. It is not defined anywhere. Let me add that one also down here. What is that? We must define in our class by our own in our class. Okay, you know, to the students or to the people, faculty telling any statement not understand, complete confusion, too much confusion. Okay, but a politician is telling any statement, wow, exactly they will understand, wonderfully they will believe and give the vote, right? Hmm. Let's continue. Next question, sixth question. What the sixth question? Who defines and who calls it? Programmer define and programmer will define and JVM will call it. Okay, then now I want to write it here. What is the main method? Fourth question. This is the fifth question. Who, how main method? Okay, what is the main method syntax? How main method means syntax. This is the syntax of main method. And now heat onwards questions are deriving from the syntax. Carefully think and answer. Why main has public? Answer. Why main has public? Come on, come on. Why main has public? Public is meant for calling from other package. Na? Program is available in our folder. Let's say D:01 core Java, 01 Java basics. Your class inside it is there. But it is calling from where? From another class. Right? JDK software. It is JDK software, another directory. From another directory, if you want to access, now it should be public for accessing by JVM from JDK folder. It must be public. It's not a new point, known point. Next, seventh question. Why main has static? Come on. Why main has static? Come on, try to think and tell me. Why main has static? If you want to call any variable or any method, it should have memory. For PM batch. For PM batch students, carefully listen. This is a new point to you. Okay, 9 a.m. and 7 a.m. batch students know, but you don't know. Carefully listen. What is that? Why main method has a static? If you create a class, we know how to create a class. And next, we create a class called, let's say, example. You know, Inside a class, we will create variables and methods constructors, right? Inside class, I am creating one variable, int x equal to 10. This is called data type. Int is called data type, okay? So int x equal to 10. I am creating my own method, void m1, open bracket, close it bracket, right? So if you create a variable or a method inside a class, they will not have memory by default. If you wanted to call a variable or method, JDK software, JVM software, you only telling na JVM software will call from JDK folder, right? From JDK folder, right? So JVM software to call your method, it should have memory na. To provide memory, we have two approaches. Number one, by using static keyword. Number two, by using new keyword. Okay. So static keyword, new keyword, two ways of providing memory for PM batch. Are you accepting my words? Accept. There's no point of understanding. If you want to eat tiffin, there are two ways of eating. Number one, take into plate and eat. Number two, take into your hand and eat. Okay. You wanted to eat only one idli, then why you need a plate? Yes or no? You want to eat only one puri. Why you need a plate? Unnecessary. If you take plate, your mother should clean it. Na? Again, your mother should wash it or your servant should wash it. That's why your mother will shout you, hey, why plate? Ra? Take directly and eat. Okay, you want to eat one small, okay, quantity, one quantity only you wanted to eat. Why plate? If you want 4-5 idlis, 5-6 dosas, okay, with the different types of chutneys, then you need what? Some more memory, like plate you require. Are catching my point? You need a plate when you want more. When you don't need a plate, when you know you want to eat only one, why you need a plate? So the same concept here. There are two ways of providing memory. To this x variable, I can provide only one copy memory. Understand? I want to provide only one copy memory, or sometimes I want to provide multiple copies of memory. Tell me, when you want multiple copies of memory, to group them, I need what plate? Na? That plate concept is called object. That place concept is called object. This object is created by using new keyword. You want one copy memory. For one copy memory, I no need a plate. So that is provided by using what? Static. You want direct memory, then use static. You want multiple copies of memory, use a new keyword. Don't use static keyword. Did you understand? Now, I have a question. Carefully think now. Here, main method required to execute one time only na. When one time to execute, why do we need multiple copies of memory? It representing only starting of class execution. How many times of class will be executed? One time to execute it. One time to execute, what you need? Static is sufficient. One copy memory is sufficient. I don't want multiple copies of memory. Everyone understand? I'm not required multiple copies of memory. One copy is sufficient. So finally tell me, why static keyword? Why main method has static keyword? Main method has a static keyword for providing memory to the main method to call and execute its logic without creating object. Okay? For providing memory to call and execute without creating object. Understand? So for providing memory to call and execute without creating object. That's why we have static. For PM batch, did you get clarity on this point? All right. If you have a static keyword, it has memory, we can call. If it has a static, it has memory, we can call. Like that, main method also should be called by JVM. So for calling and executing by JVM without creating object. Object is not required because it has only required to have one copy memory only. Okay, comfortable? Huh? Shall we move to the next point? Shall we move to the next point? Right. Then next question. Come on, try to think yourself. Why main has void? Why main has a void? What the meaning of void? Observe, I'm creating a class called addition. In this addition class, I'm creating one method called add. I want add by taking two values from other programmer, int a comma int b. Observe. Very important point you need to understand here. If I want to execute a method logic by taking values from other programmer, you must define variables in method round bracket. The round bracket is called parenthesis. Okay, now in the parenthesis, if you create a variable for receiving value from other programmer, if you want to receive values from other programmer, you must define what? Parameters. This int A, int B is called what? Parameters. These are called parameters. So now these parameters you must define here for receiving values from other program. Okay. Then my question, how many parameters I should define here? As many values I want to take, those many parameters I should take. Then he passed the value 5, 6, expecting is what? After adding the 5 and 6, it's expecting value will be written. Result is coming back. So if you want to return value from your method, you must take here return type. What I should take here? Return type you should take. What is the return type I should take? I should take the return type that allows us to return value out. What type of value are returning? 11. 11 is what type value? Int type. So what the return type I must write here? Int I should write here. If I write void here, the meaning is you are not allowed to return. Void means not nothing. Who told you nothing? Go and mutter him. Okay, na? Catch my point. Void is not nothing. Nothing is wrong. Should not return any value. Void means don't return any value. There is no nothing is called nothing in Java. Are you catching my point? Nothing is not there in Java. If anybody say that nothing, go and mutter them. Okay, so it's not nothing. You should not return any value from this method. That is the meaning of void. If you write int, the meaning is you must return int. If you write void, don't return any value from this method. That is the meaning. So now finally, if you don't want it to return value from this method, you must write void. And result you must display. What do you write? System dot out dot println of what do you write? A plus B. No. I don't want to display result by myself. I wanted to return this result to my calling programmer. Then you should not write void here. You must write int. And in place of system dot out dot println, you must place a statement called return keyword. Did you understand? 4 p.m. batch? 4 p.m. batch? Okay, these points you don't know. That's why I'm again typing for you. 9M, 7M already know, right? If you want to return value out of this method, you have to take return type other than void. Okay, tell me, if I return a value from this method, the value will be returned to console or returned to calling class? Come on. Is it going to console or going to calling class? Calc, open bracket. This calc programmer calling this add method. Okay, add method by passing 5 comma 6. All are catching my point? It is the value will be returned to calling program, not to console. Tell me now, who is calling main method? Come on. Who is calling main method? Main method is called by whom? JVM, right? Main method is calling by JVM. Then when JVM calling main method, the value we are returning from this method will be returned to whom now? JVM. What can do JVM with your value? Once your program execution completed, JVM ready to shut down. The value if you return, JVM will not do with that value, right? Then if the return type is other than void, let's say int if I take, then I must explicitly write a statement here, return some value 5. What the use of this statement? It's a burden to the programmer. That's why Sun Microsystem, what they did, Arey Babu, hurry, because JVM will not do anything with your value. Don't return any value. So, if interview ask a question, why main method has a void? For not returning any value. For not returning any value. Okay, for not returning any value, JVM main method has a void. The value returning from main will be returned to main JVM, return to JVM. JVM does nothing. With this value. So returning value from the main method is useless. Hence the return type is void. Okay, right. One student has asked wonderful question. Sir, all these points are there in material, sir. Okay. If in material there, he want to relax. If not there in the material, he want to write the notes. Understand? People are joining to the class not for learning, for collecting the material only. Beautiful question asked. Sir, all these points are there in a material, sir. If material there, they will be happy, relaxed, and looking that side, looking this side, looking top, looking floor, looking roof. Start a webcam, play with the webcam camera, right? You join the class for material collecting purpose, for learning purpose. We are going in a systematic way, step by step. Once you follow this material, okay, material will come, don't worry. Material for revision purpose, not for learning purpose. Learn in the class. Now tell me, what is the next question? What is the next question? Can you guess? What is the next question? We completed public, we completed static, we completed void. Next question is what main? Why name is main? Why not some other name? Okay, why name is main? Why not some other name? Why not start? Why not begin? Why not enter? Okay, so main method is the main, na, sir. Starting point, na, sir. That's why name is main. Why it is not start? Why not start? Why not begin? Why only main? Whatever the word you are using, conventional, okay, that word will come here. Generally, people say that main method is a conventional method. Okay, the name is coming here, conventional. Conventional means sampradayabadhanga. It's coming from earlier languages. Okay, so it's coming from generations. The name is a conventional. Are you catching my point? The name is a conventional coming from earlier languages. Yeah, we can take the name as a start. Actually, the name is what? Start is a good name. Main is not Tumri name. Are you catching my point? The name start is a good name, right? In Java FX, some people might have seen Java FX, applet, and okay, applet, some other ways we use what? Start. And in servlet, we have the method name as a service. Are you catching my point? But why Java people has taken method name is main, not with start or not with begin? Because it is a conventional name. It is a conventional name taken from. It's a conventional name taken from C languages, because Java is the descendant of C and C++. Are you catching my point? As per coding standards and naming conventions, as per coding standards, the name of the method or method name must convey the operation it is doing. What main method doing operation? It is the initial point of class execution. As per coding standards, the method name must convey the operation it is doing. Main, it is the initial point of class execution. It is the initial point of class execution. It is named as main. Okay, and it is important method among all our own methods. All methods defined in a class. It is named as, generally there is a birthday party is there. All your friends came, okay? and one of the friend came to you and asked, "Arey, come on, Ra, cut cake, Ra. We are waiting for the cake to paste on your face, right? Cake is meant for not eating, na? Cake is meant for what? Pasting on your face and wasting only, na? Right? We are waiting for that, Ra. Come on, cut the cake." Then you will say that, "Arey, 1 minute, Ra. Main person not yet came." Correct my point? You all the tumri fellows, waste fellows. Okay, wait minute, wait side. Main person, my lover, not yet come. You wait. Allar catch my point. Hey, main person is your father. Ayyo. Okay, main person is your lover, Babu. Okay, wait, my lover is not came. This birthday party for my lover, Babu. Wait 1 minute. Let my lover come. Right? Lover will come and enjoying the party and then going. Finally, wasting your life. Correct my point? Right. So be careful, Nana. Don't fall in love. Okay. Until our course completed, as many times possible, those many times. So lover is the most danger, either boy lover or girl lover, any lover. So I'm not talking about only girl lover, boy lover also. Boy lover is also dangerous fellow. Okay. Right. So never until you get a job. After getting job, in a company fall in love, there are two advantages. Number one, two salaries will come. Okay. Number two, your parents are easily convinced by your loving, and then you will get. So two salaries and you will get married. That is the advantage of standards. The method name must convey the operation it is doing, because main is the initial point of class execution, and it is an important method among all the methods defined in a class. It is named as a main. Okay. And also I'll tell you one more example. Okay, you, your father, mother, all the family there in the home. If you are individual house, okay, then your father asking, "Arey, go and close the main door." Okay, go and close the door, your father told. Then you ask, "Which door, dad?" Then you say, your father say, "Close the main door." Main door means which door you are closing? The door is there in the kitchen, the door in the bedroom, the door in the washroom? No, the door in the main door means the door which is there at the roadside, right? The entry point, I can say the entry point of execution. In place of this initial point of class execution, initial point or initial or entry point of execution, and it is an important method among all. Let me remove this an important method. Enough. Initial point or entry point of class execution, it is named as main. Can I hope you got clarity? And also and Sun chosen this name, chosen main, because it is a conventional name. It is a conventional name coming from where? C and C++. Okay, simple. This is the point in bracket. Java is descendant of, this is the statement they're telling. Java is the descendant of C and C++. The syntaxes are similar to C and C++. Okay, they're giving a big statements. That's why, okay, we have to agree this point. Can I hope all the people got clarity on why name is main? Tell me, did you find anybody explain why main method is main? Why the name is main anywhere in this world? Go and check. Go and check any website, any YouTube channel. Anybody say why main is main? I am telling in this much detailed way, but still you people are not believing, asking all the tumuri questions. Okay, so you don't find these points, this explanation anywhere, Nana. Just blindly believe me and follow me. Now, next point, 10th question. Guess what is the next question? Public completed, main completed, public completed, static completed, void completed, main completed. Why parenthesis? That's the main method syntax. Method syntax, why parenthesis? For grouping the parameters. Okay, right. That is a common question. No need to ask here. Then why main method has, what is this? What is this called? what is called parameters, not arguments. Why main method has parameter? Bolo, already told you what the use of parameter. Already told you what the use of parameter. Come on, what the use of parameter? Parameter is used for parameter is used for receiving the inputs. For receiving inputs. What inputs? These inputs are what? Compilation time inputs are runtime values. Runtime values. For receiving runtime values from console, from command line, from end user. Okay, for receiving runtime values from command line from end user. Okay, let me tell you that point. Open command prompt. Okay, now in command prompt, open command prompt. In command prompt, clear screen. Now you are running Java program, Java edition. Okay, Java edition space. Now I want to pass some inputs to this edition method, edition class. Okay, I want to pass inputs to this edition class. Okay, from end user 10 space 20. Now try to answer. So now these inputs are want to pass to edition class. Okay, generally inputs are not passed to class, passed to the method available in the class. Inside edition class edition, background class edition class is running public static void main of. Tell me, what is the initial point of class logic execution? What is the entry point of class logic execution? It is main method. So the values passed at command line, this is called command line. Okay, the line at which we are running the program, this is called command line. Okay, so now this command line I pass the runtime values. Those values are passed to whom now? Main method. So if you want to receive the values, main method should have parameter, that's why main has a parameter. For receiving runtime values from command line from end user, okay, main method has parameter. Is it clear? Click on raise button. Click on raise button and confirm. Then tell me now, why parameter type why parameter is array? Square bracket is array. Why parameter is array? Why not normal type? What the difference between normal type and array? 9M batch. 9M batch, tell me, yesterday only you discussed. What the difference between normal parameter and array? If you take normal type, it can take only one value. If you take parameter array type, it can take multiple values. Tell me, from the console, how many values you wanted to pass? I want to pass multiple values. Then if you want to pass multiple values, the parameter type must be what? Array only. Did you understand? In order to pass multiple values from the command prompt, okay, you wanted to pass multiple values from the command line, method should have parameter array. The next, why parameter type is a string? Why not int? Why not float? Why not double? There are two reasons you must tell. Any value sending from the keyboard, any value you type from the keyboard. For example, I am typing 5. What is this 5? Is it a int? Come on. What is this 5? Is 5 is int? That is your feeling. That is not 5 is not int. It is a string. Any number, any digit or any character, any key you type on the using keyboard, it is a what type? String. Hello, understand? It is not int. Operating system doesn't maintain 5 as a int. It take as a string. 5 is not a int, it is a string. It is looking like a int, but it is a string. All are catching my point? It is a double quotes of 5. If you take 10.5, it is also string. If you take a, it is a string. If you take true, it is a string. All are catching my point? Any value you type using keyboard on console or command prompt, okay, what is this? These are all considered as a strings. All are catching my point? Why it is considered as a string? Because any value can be represented by using string. Any value you take that can be represented by using string, that can be stored by using string. Then if you pass a 10 from the console, it is coming as a 10? No, it is coming as what? Double quotes 10. And 20 is passing as a double quotes 20. So tell me, the method parameter must be what now? Int array na string array na? String array. Everybody got clarity? Yeah? So tell me, why main method has a parameter for receiving command line arguments, for receiving runtime values from command line? Why main method parameter is array for receiving multiple values? Why main method parameter type is string? Because of two reasons. Reason number one, by default, operating system will send every input from the keyboard as a string only. And moreover, using string, we can represent all types of values. That's why the main method parameter is a string. Okay, very important point. Now some trainers, some faculties are telling that, okay, string is the default data type of Java. Okay, is string default data type of Java? No, string is not default data type. Okay, that's a wrong statement. Okay, default data type of Java is object, java.lang.object. Java.lang.object is the default data type. Okay, string is not default data type. Why string is chosen? Because of two reasons. Reason number one, because OS will send all the values in the form of string only. Number two, string only can represent all types of values. Okay, then come to right to the points. Now why main method as a parameter? For receiving. Next question. Why main method parameter type is array? Why main method parameter is array? For receiving multiple values. For receiving multiple values. Next. Why main method parameter? Why main method parameter type is string? What? 2 points you have to tell. Because OS sends every value as a string. And it's not only Windows, sir. You take any operating system, any language. You take any language, any operating system, data coming to program as what? String only. In C language also, data will come in the format of string only. OS sends every value as a string, and string can represent any type of value. Okay, right. Can I hope all the people got clarity on these three questions? 4 p.m. batch. 4 p.m. batch. 9 a.m. batch and 7 a.m. batch are seniors. They have programming experience. Any nonsense I am speaking here, they will understand. 4 p.m. I want your confirmation. Why S is capital? Because it's a class name. Class naming convention is capital letter. Every class first character is capital. Arguments is the values we are passing to parameter. I'm writing here add of int a comma int b. Okay, this int a comma int b are called parameters. Okay, na? And now when I'm calling this add method, I'm passing values here 5 comma 6. Okay, 5 comma 6. Now these 5 comma 6 are called arguments. So now you need to understand what the difference between parameter and argument. Parameter are the variables declared in method parenthesis for receiving the values. Next, arguments are the inputs we are sending. Arguments are the values we are sending as inputs to the parameters, are called what? Arguments. Everybody got clarity? Yeah? Tell me, what is the arguments short form? We will pronounce as args. What do you pronounce as?. Okay, then tell me. Now the next question. Why Why? Main parameter name is args. Okay. Why main method? Parameter name is args. Why not some other name? What the meaning of it? Okay. Args means arguments. Okay. Args means arguments. It just name. It is just name. We are taking shortcut to arguments. Comma. Representing or receiving and storing inputs, values, sending from keyboard. What do you say? Did you understand what the meaning of args? Tell me. Public static void main of string square bracket. Okay. Those are given by whom? Those syntaxes are given by Sun. Those are the fixed. Args is what? Args means argument. It is just name. Who is creating name? Who is creating name? Who is creating name? We creating. It's we creating name. We are creating name, right? Because we are creating, can I change? Can I change? Can I change name args to some other name? Allowed or not allowed? Yes, allowed. Okay, you can change the name args to any name. You can take Hari Krishna, Balakrishna, Pawan Krishna, any name you can take. Your name you take, your lover name you take, your friend name you take, your brother name you take, your father name you take, any name you take, it accepts. No problem. Okay, it's just you creating. For your identification, for your understanding, you are creating. With what name you want to receive the values, you are creating. So, except public static void main, except args, you are not allowed to do any changes. Args, you can do changes. Okay, now in a main method syntax, what can we change? What the answer? What can we change? Only args. Only args you can change. Right. Now, I given you complete clarity on main method, complete syntax, why it is a formal like that. Okay. Everyone understand why it is a formal like that? I have given clarity, full clarity I given. Now, next question. If you change any part of main method, what happened? If you change means what? Replace something else we are writing. Okay, in place of public you are writing something else. In place of static you are writing something else. What happened? If you change any part of main method, what happened? At least to compile time error or runtime error. That's what I'm expecting. Will you get a compile time error or runtime error? Will you get a compile time error or runtime error? That's what I'm expecting. It leads to runtime error, main method not found. Okay, JVM throws exception, runtime error, main method not found. It's compiled fine. It compiled fine. Okay, na? So program is not a problem. Compilation is not a problem. Only execution, because JVM is required for whom? Main method required for whom? JVM to run. Okay. Then now the next question. Try to answer. Can we place square bracket anywhere? There is a big debate. Can we place a square bracket anywhere? Now I'm writing public static void main of string array args. This is the actual convention given by Sun Microsystems. Are you catching my point? This is what JVM Sun Microsystem given syntax, right? Many times you have observed, when main method is not there, JVM showing this is the message now. Please define main method as like this: public static void main string array args. Then tell me, I am going to write square bracket after before args, just before args. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? I am writing square bracket after args. Is it allowed? I am writing square bracket. I am writing square bracket before string. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Now, allowed. Okay. Here doubt, but allowed. As this is a, people will shout like anything. Everywhere in this world except Hare Krishna and Sun Microsystem. Square bracket, everyone will write after arcs only. Except Sun Microsystem and Hare Krishna, all people will write square bracket after arcs. Okay. I don't know why people habituated like this. Maybe coming from C language. Okay. In Java, if you write square bracket after arcs, okay, na, in company, people will laugh at you and directly they will call, hey, Amir Peta. Catch my point? People will ask you, are you from Amirpet? Wow. Okay. Be careful. Follow Sun Microsystem standards. If you habituate writing square bracket after args, remove that habit. Write before, after string. After string if you habituate. Now, it is not a good programming practice creating array, placing square bracket after args. It's a good programming practice to place like this. Generally, in your C language, you will create the variables like this. What you write? Int a comma b comma c semicolon. Okay, you will write like this. This is the bad manners, bad programming. Are you catching my point? So you must not write ABC like this in C language. Okay, this is C syntax, C style. In C language, people follow like this. In Java, you must write every variable in separate line. Int a semicolon, int b semicolon, int c semicolon. You have to create every variable separately. Java want to be very clean. People who are looking, come on, this line is easy to look and understand. This is easy to look and understand. Okay, second one is easy to look and understand. Next, in C language, why people are forcing you to follow the standard like this? Int a square bracket semicolon. This is C style. Okay, why people are following like this? In a C language, you have a habit of declaring multiple variables in a single line. Then, while creating array, if I create like this, int array a comma b comma c, then what happen now? All three variables are array type. Are you catching my point? All three variables are array type. They become, all three variables become array type. This is square bracket. Now this square bracket apply to whom now? Data type. Okay, the square bracket if you write after data type, the square bracket array type applied to int. If you write square bracket, after variable name, it is not applied to data type, it is applied to variable only. Do you understand the difference between writing square bracket after a data type and after variable name? If you write after a data type, array type is applied to data type, then all three variables are becomes what? Array type variables. If you write square bracket after variable name, then the square bracket is applied, the array type is applied to only a variable. Then here int become what? Array type, int type, int type. Int, array, int. Hello, understand? Only variable A is array, B and C are normal int types. That is the difference. That's why in C language, people are forcing you to follow this habit, because we have a bad habit of creating all variables in a single line. Bolo, In Java, what is your habit? Declaring all three variables in separate lines. Na? Are catching my point? Right. So you write an array here, then only A become array. Are catching my point? Tell me, if you declare single variable here, either you write int array A, int array A, or int A array, both are same syntax, na? Both are same, na? No difference, right? Are you understanding my analyzation? If you write int array A or int A array, both are same. When is the difference? If you introduce one more variable declaration in the same line, then there is a difference. So tell me, you want to become C developer or Java developer? Or you want to become C Java developer? There are so many faculties who are C Java trainers. So they are bringing all C syntaxes and terminology to Java and confusing us like anything. I am so lucky, you are so lucky because I don't know C language. Understand? Na? Because I don't know C and C++. I am a MCA graduate. Okay? In my MCA, I studied C and C++ only for passing exam. Okay? Only for passing exam I studied. Okay, my friend has suggested me, my friend Prithvi is there, my best friend. He's now in US. Okay, he has given me, array, don't worry, Ra. I am from BSc Electronics. Okay, I was crying. My faculty has explained C language wonderfully. He also don't understand. Okay, so he called me until I was crying in the room because I entered into MCA with great, expectations. But he's not reaching my expectation. Then I was crying like anything. He came to me and told, "What happened, Ra? Nora, this is what I am electronics background. I didn't understand anything today class. Okay, what he's telling, Ra, Babu, no, I didn't understand. Don't worry, Ra, I am from BCA. MCA, BCA both are same. I will teach you everything." Okay, then I got a little bit happy. Your target is passing exam. He feeded one thought in my mind. Your target is passing exam. Ra. To pass exam, you have to buy 5 questions. Ra. 5 questions ante. Only 5 questions. If you read 5 questions, then you will pass exam easily. Una, what the 5 questions? He given 5 questions first day to me. I included a complete semester. What the job? By heart that 5 questions. I have written 5 questions. Okay, out of 75, I got 65. Why 65 marks? One question missing. Okay, one question not came. For that one question place, what are the question I know I have written? Okay. Whatever the question I know I have written, that is the last question I written. But interviewer, I mean that exam correcting person consider my effort. He's given some 5 marks extra. Okay. So C and C++, I have passed like that. I don't know what is in C. I don't know what is there in C++. I know only Java fully. Okay, why Java fully I know? Because I become faculty, na? I catch my point. Whenever you started teaching any subject, you will become automatically expert in that area. Okay, right? So because I chosen Java as my career, so I have started doing complete R&D. I dig complete knowledge. Okay, but luckily I don't know C. That's why I come to know only Java. Then how I don't see all these syntaxes? Slowly, students are coming from C to Java. Na? They started asking question, why like that? Why like this? Or in C we write like this, in Java we write like that. So slowly, what are the points or confusion with C and C++ Java? Those points I started learning. Are catching my point? Fine. So now, okay. Vishnu is a statement I don't want. I have a fear of that. I have a fear of that, okay? That's why wherever you go, I'll tell you the secret. Why I came to teaching field, I love name and fame. I want a good name and fame. Throughout the world, people should know. Java means Hare Krishna. That word I want. Okay, you want to learn core Java? Then choose Hare Krishna. Only core Java means Hare Krishna. That name and fame purpose, I am too much worried. Why I'm scolding you in the class when you are not learning properly? Because through you, I should not get bad name. Are you catching my point? I don't want bad name from you. That's why I got angry whenever you are not working properly. The reason behind my angry is I'm getting bad name through you. I don't want bad name from you. I want good name. Wherever you go, I want the backside. Hari is there. I want to tag HK product. I want to tag experienced fresher. Are you catching my point? That is what my intention. That's why I'm scolding. Okay, to scold you, do you have any factionist problem between you and me? No. Okay, it is not allowed. So did you understand the difference between placing square bracket after a data type and after variable name? If you take single variable, okay, if you take single variable, no difference. If you take two variables, difference is there. What is the Java standards? Java standards. Java standards. Remember, when I tell you one point, if the same point is come across, okay, again repeating. If I tell you one point, if same point is you come across by other faculties saying that different point they're telling, you can ignore that. Are you catching my point? You can ignore that. Okay, if anybody say that standard is, this one is the standard. Square bracket placing after arcs is the standard. If any faculty, Java or C faculty telling, then simply you ignore it. You want to proof? You want proof of my point is a standard? You want to proof? Right. Already we have seen, right? Already have seen. Let me open folder, because when I'm talking something, I will talk with the proofs. Without proof, I don't talk. So that you can strongly believe it. But you people are Gajanis, always you will forget what I am telling. Okay, always you will override my points with other faculty points. Look at that, Java C exam, Java C example. Hey. Compile Java first program. Look at there. Error, main method not found in class first program. Please define main method as public static void main of string where square bracket. Okay, if it is a standard of square bracket placing after arcs, Sun Microsystem would have given their square bracket here now. Sun Microsystem, these messages are not given by me. These messages are given by Sun Microsystem, right? You take Sun Microsystem, any textbook, Sun Microsystem, any tutorial, any document, they never ever write square bracket after arcs. Even normal regular variable creation also. Array variable creation means only after a data type will be there. I habituated. I worked in the company for almost 10 years. In company also, in all my projects, all my colleagues, all my seniors, okay, have written after data type only. In my company, we have a, every company has code standards, coding standards are there. As per coding standards in my company also, people has mentioned square bracket should write after a data type, not after variable, and they declare all variables in a separate line. Are you catching my point? So I clear proofs to you all. Please try to remember it. All are catching my point? It's very, very important. Many times I told you, Sun has given one Java. And these people are creating their own Java as per their convenience and telling that this is right, that is wrong. Okay. So whenever somebody telling that, hey, this is the standard, ask them, show the proof. Is it given by Sun Microsystem or your own standard, sir? Okay. Without proofs, don't accept anybody. That's it. Right. Shall I move to the next point? Now I have given you the next question, 17th question. Can we place square bracket anywhere? Somebody asked that today morning, the moment the class started, he raised one question. Sir, somewhere in the website I have studied square bracket there after arcs. Then tell me, sir, square bracket after string or after arcs? Babu, is your question cleared? I don't know what is your name. I didn't remember. Okay, he want first answer to that question. Okay, as if he is there only one person in the class. Yeah, fine. I hope he's clear your question. The next question I'm asking, please try to answer. Please try to answer. 18th question. Can we place? Can we place? Can we place public and static in any order? Come on. Can we place public and static in any order? Should we place a public first and static only? Or can I place static and public? Like this. Am I allowed to place like this? Can I place like this? Static, public. Can I place like this any order? Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Allowed. No problem. Okay? It is allowed. You can place in any order. Now observe. Static and public you can place in any order. Compile successfully. Okay, both are called modifiers. Look at that. Compile successfully, executed successfully. You can place public and static in any order. These two are called modifiers. What we call modifiers. So modifiers can be placed in any order, but where before return type. Okay, you must place public static in any order before return type. Why it is the return type? Why it is called return type? Okay, right. Now if we place like this, okay, go here. If you place public static void, okay, like this, then compiler will throw error. Clear screen. Look at that, compiler will throw error. Array, Hari, what are you doing? I didn't understand. Array identifier expected. Are you catching my point? Compiler throwing error. Array identifier expected, Rabbi. So it's not allowed, Rabbi. Okay, look at there. After void. Void is a return type. After void, public you are placing not allowed. Right? So what the final point you need to understand? You must not place public static after return type. You must place modifiers, keywords before return type any order. Okay, na? Right. I want to take it as a 19th question. And now 18th question, I want to take something like this. Arey Bujji, come on, C experienced people, C experts, tell me, in C language, we will write like this, na? C language, we can write value here. In Java, can I write size here? Can I write size here? Can we place array size? Can we place array size? Public static void main like this. Can you place array size? Is it allowed or not allowed? Come on. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler को गुस्सा आता. अरे तुम C developer हैं, Java developer हैं. Okay. In a C language allowed, in Java not allowed. In Java, size you are not allowed to place in the declaration. You must mention size as an argument place. In argument place, you must mention the size, not in the declaration. It is not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Can I hope all the people are following 4 p.m.? 4 p.m. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. All are you following? 54 line. Yeah, not allowed. Okay. Can I hope up to now following? Next question I am asking. Carefully observe. Identify okay, I'll come to that. What is the change added? Let me write one more. Are any other keywords allowed in main method? Are any other keywords allowed in main method? Mega Tagore, what is not allowed? Can you repeat once again the question? Why not allowed? Who is not allowed? Are any other keywords allowed in main method? Now look at that. Yes, we are allowed to place along with the public, along with the static, along with the public and static, along with the public and static. We are allowed to place two more keywords, final, three more keywords are allowed, final, synchronized, and strict FP. Okay, these three keywords are allowed and they are optional. Are you catching my point? Final, synchronized, strict FP. These three keywords allowed. Okay, in addition to static, we are allowed these three keywords also, and these three keywords are mandatory, optional. Are you catching my point? So these three are optional. And then public, static, final, void, main of, string array, args. All are catching my point? Right. So what the purpose of these three keywords, sir? This is not the current chapter. You have to remember only these three keywords are allowed. Apart from these three keywords, other keywords if you add, compiler throw error. Public, static, void, main, string array is mandatory. Okay, right? Final, strict, synchronized, strict FP are allowed. And other than these three keywords, anything else you write, compiler will throw error. All are catching my point? On three keywords are optional. Let me show you that. Public, static, void, main, copy, go to main method. Here I am adding them. Okay, now save it. Go to command prompt, clear screen, and then now Java C example.java. Look at that. Compile successfully, and then now executed successfully. Output coming. All are catching my point? So you must allow to write only these three keywords. Java has totally 13 keywords, right? Java has totally 13 keywords. Like this, totally 13 keywords are there. Hey, Java has totally 51 keywords are there. Java has totally 51 keywords. Among them, in place of public, static, okay, these are all called modifiers. I told you now, these are the modifier keywords. Like modifiers keywords, we have 13 modifier keywords are there. Among those 13 modifier keywords, only these 5 keywords are allowed to the main method. We have totally 13 modifier keywords. Among 13 modifier keywords, only these 5 keywords are allowed to main method. Among them, these 3 keywords are optional, and these 2 keywords are mandatory. I hope you understand. Now, I'm going to ask you something, right? Now, let me ask you next question. What is the new feature added with main method? What the new feature added with main method? Okay, look at here. In Java 5 version, okay, na? In Java 5 version, in place of square bracket, we can write 3 dots. Understand that? In Java 5 version, in place of square bracket, you can write 3 dots. Now we can add 3 dots in place of square bracket from Java 5 version onwards. This feature is called where arg parameter. What we call where var where arg parameter, where arg parameter. Hello, did you understand my point? Right, now show your talent, show your talent. Now copy paste. So in place of square bracket, what I can write? I can write what? Three dots, three dots. Tell me now, three dots I am writing here. Okay, allowed. Can I place three dots before arcs? Come on, come on. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed, allowed. Okay. Can I place three dots after arcs? If square bracket is recommended after arcs, three dots also should allow after arcs, na? Square bracket is allowed after arcs, but three dots not allowed. If you try, compiler will throw error. Let me show you that. Now three dots I placed there. Go here, clear screen, compile it, compile successfully. Which version? Java 5 version onwards. Java 5 version onwards up to what? Java 5 version up to what? Java 14 latest version. Okay, running output is coming 5. Next, now I am placing square bracket before arcs. Save. Look at that. There is a space before arcs I placed. Then is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed or not allowed? Compile and then execute. Look at the output coming high. Allowed. I am placing square three dots after arcs. Allowed or not allowed? It is throwing compile time error. It's a compile time error, compiler throw error. Square bracket allowed after data type, before variable, after variable, but three dots, where are the syntax is allowed only after data type. So why it is not allowed after variables means at this minute you do not have subject maturity to talk. Is it clear? Just remember, when situation come, I will explain you. Some points I cannot explain immediately. Doctor will give you one medicine. So if it is a fever, paracetamol tablet you must take, right? No, why on paracetamol only? You please explain me about this tablet means doctor will do surgery to you. Catch my point? Arey tumri fellow, if you want to know why paracetamol will be working for fever medicine, you must study MBBS, ra? Okay, my 7 years of MBBS, you should study. Tumri fellow, you just wear it, take it and swallow it. So now fever will be get down, right? So just to follow 7M batch, good point, abstraction. What is necessary, that much you take. Fever, take this tablet, over. Why it is working? None of your business. Are you catching my point? Right. Then now I am going to point here. Now it is not allowed. Tell me, is it three dots allowed here? No, obviously not allowed, right? Then I'm going to write one statement. Think and tell me. Okay. For leaving purpose, not required of any permission, you can leave because it's not a classroom, na? When you click on leave button, I don't know that you left. Okay, you can leave. Tell me, string array arcs. Look at that. Can I write a square bracket without space between string arcs? Come on, come on. Can I write square bracket like this? Is it allowed or not allowed? Without space, without space. Allowed or not allowed? Let us check. Let us check. Allowed or not allowed? Let us check. Okay. Right. Array, that itself is the separator, na. Okay, that itself is a separator, na. String arcs separated by square bracket, right? Now it itself is a separator, so no problem. It is compiled successfully. Compile successfully, and then what? Executed successfully. We are getting output high, high, high. Okay, we got output high. Everyone got clarity? Yeah. Then next, now I'm going to write in place of three dots square bracket. I'm writing three dots without space. Is it allowed or not allowed? Now you should tell a correct answer. Come on, allowed or not allowed? Come on. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. 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 Output is coming high. Then you must ask me question. Sir, if you place three dots, this is after string or before arcs? Confusion, sir? Very good question. Okay, if I write here square bracket, now the square bracket is applied to string or applied to arcs, sir? I confused. Array, if we write like this also, compiler software, cut the square bracket and attach to the data type one. Are you catching my point? Placing the square bracket after a data type and before variable name and without space, all three meaning is same. It is applied to, if you applied it to square bracket. Are you catch my point? Did you understand my point? Right. So this is a very important point. You can write like this. Next question, very interesting question. Sir, why three dots, sir? Why only three dots, sir? Can I write four dots? Can I write 4 dots? Am I allowed to write 4 dots? Compiler asking, come side once, please come side once. I will talk to you. Come to into my conference room, taking you into one corner and beating like anything. Okay, is Java your Java na my Java na? Is it your Java na my Java na? Why you are showing your talent? I told you 3 dots, right? 3 dots only. Can I write 5 dots? 4 dots are not allowed, and you are telling 5 dots. Tumri fellow, how is it allowed? It is throwing error. Illegal dot. Illegal dot. What are you writing? Illegal dot, not allowed. Already catch my point. Why only 3 dots? Okay, there is a wonderful, tremendous explanation why 3 dots. Observe. Why 3 dots? Wonderful explanation there. Square bracket, right? Square bracket, space, square bracket. And tell me, now 1 dot representing this is square bracket, and next second dot representing this gap, and one more dot representing this one. So because there are 3 parts are there in this square bracket, that's why 3 dots. Bangar konda. Okay, wonderful explanation, super explanation. Okay. People are very much crazy, abba. Excellent crazy. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. Right? 3 dots are not given because of 3 parts are there in the square bracket. Okay, listen carefully. What the meaning of that one? Observe. When I create a method like this, void m1 of with the parameter int square bracket ia. Now. Okay, right. Listen. Why square bracket? Square bracket means what? You can pass 0 to n number of values. What the meaning of array parameter? You can pass 0 to n number of values. That is the meaning, na? Yes or no? You can pass 0 to n number of values. Tell me, how many states of India? What are the states of India? 29 states. What are they? Telangana, Andhra, Orissa, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, etc. Etc. And tell me, what are the districts in Telangana? Hyderabad, Rangareddy, etc. Tell me the colors: red, blue, green, etc. Tell me, n number of values are represented by etc. How many dots? As many dots as you like. 3 dots. 3 dots, na? So that's why Sun Microsystem has taken 3 dots in place of square bracket. Did you understand the reason behind Sun Microsystem, James Gosling? Now you must ask me, sir, how do you know the reason behind the 3 dots is etc., sir? Okay, James Gosling is my friend, na? My jigri dost, right? My classmate. Telugu people know classmate means, right? He's my barmate, James Gosling, right? How do I know? Common sense here. Okay, that's called experience. Okay, common sense, experience. Okay, why these 3 dots are given? James Gosling, no need to write anywhere a document. With common sense you can answer why 3 dots. 0 to n number of values. 0 to n number of values means etc represented by 3 dots. That's what I'm talking about. Analyze, realize, visualize. Right? ARV technique you have to apply. Analyze, realize, visualize. Is it clear my point? So there is a lot of difference between square bracket and 3 dots. It's not the right time to discuss. I'll discuss it later. Is it clear my point? That's called WORA topic. In WORA topic, I will explain you. So, okay. Now, next, do you remember we have a concept called multi-dimensional array? You know, multi-dimensional array, we have a concept called multi-dimensional array. Okay, multi-dimensional array represented by 2 square brackets. Yes or no? Represented by 2 square brackets. Tell me. Now, if I write 2 square brackets, is this program compiled or not? Yeah, it's a valid syntax. As per compiled, is a valid syntax. It's compiled successfully, but is it executed or not executed? Come on, is it executed or not executed? Not executed. JVM will throw error, main method not found. Because main method is required only 1 square bracket. Single dimensional array only allowed. Okay, 2-dimensional array it will not take. Okay, na? Then tell me, if you want a 2-dimensional array, so that's a normal method. It's not taken as a regular main method. It's okay. Then next question, right? As per compile, it's valid syntax. Tell me, if I write square bracket place, what I can write? 3 dots. Square bracket place, what you write? 3 dots. Tell me, can I write 6 dots to represent? multi-dimensional array? Come on. Can I write 6 dots to represent multi-dimensional array? Allowed or not allowed? No, not allowed. Okay. Compiler will throw error. Hey, only 3 dots allowed, Tumbri fellow. Okay, only 3 dots allowed. 6 dots are not is allowed. Okay, right. Tell me. Then, sir, how can I represent multi-dimensional array? You must take one square bracket, 3 dots. Are you catching my point? Square bracket, 3 dots. Oh, then I will do one thing. I will write square bracket here. Is it allowed? No, not allowed. If you want to use a square bracket and 3 dots combination, you must write first, always 3 dots must be lost in the list. Okay, always 3 dots must be lost in the list. Okay, right? You can write any number of square brackets, but 3 dots must be lost in the list. This is the story. Can I hope all the people got clarity on 3 dots? Right. So now it's a time up now. We need to stop the class already 8:55. Okay, right. Now we will continue this main method and system.out.println and enter equations next Sunday, same time, 7 o'clock. Is it clear to all? Okay. Next Sunday, same time we will discuss. And all these questions are there in your Xerox material. Check first chapter. In Xerox material, first chapter, all these questions are continuation to main method of first hello world program.